Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. How are you, everybody? Good afternoon, everybody. Come on, people. Come on. Hi, everybody. Yeah, please get our people. Today is just going to be a short one, at least an hour program. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ekole, ekaro, ekason. Hi, Collins. Hi, everybody. You're all welcome to Prevailing Ages with Ajoke. Lola Collins, how are you? Ekele, ebami, happy Sunday to you all. I love you all. Please, as you're coming into this program, help me to share. It's about Nigeria. It's about our country. It's about your country. It's about my country. Ìlú mi, ìlú ẹ, ìlú gbogbo wa. Báwo ni Sunday wa? Hope we are all having a good weekend. You know, I'm thankful to God that everything it's going the way we have planned it. You know, kí Nigeria dá là ń gbàdúrà. Okay, please everybody, you're welcome on board. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò, ẹ bá mi share program yìí. Kàsáyé sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ọlánrewájú Abidin, yeah, ẹ káàbọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ Naija la fẹ́ sọ today. It's all about Nigeria. Thank you so much, Mensa Moa. You're so beautiful, Lola. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Today is just going to be a very short one because I'm a little bit down, a little bit. I'm just trying to get myself together. But I know the Lord is there on the throne. When the Lord is there, who am I to complain? You're all welcome. Noji Madimolaya, eba mi share program yi. Ẹ ṣé káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ọmọ yín Àjọkẹ́. Nínú ètò yìí, we'll be talking about the state of the country. Pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan nínú ìlú Nàìjíríà wa. It's all about the election going on at the moment. Iyola Abiodun, my sweet sister, how are you? Happy Sunday. Àwa ni yo. Báwo ni Naija ṣe ń treat wa lọ́hùn yẹn, ṣé ó ń dá, ṣé ó ń dùn? It is well. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà dá. And that's why we're here this evening to really talk about the state of the country. What is really happening in Nigeria now? And what are the things that we have to take on board concerning the election that is really going on at the moment? We saw the presidential election, the primaries for PDP yesterday, where Atiku emerged the winner of the primaries for the PDP. You know, those are the two major parties, APC and PDP. And our aspirants, one of the aspirants, you know, they call him customer dada because he's always coming every year, every time to contest. That's Atiku. So anyway, Atiku emerged the winner for their primaries in PDP, which is, we say congratulations to Atiku. And then we're waiting for the APC. Well, from the list of what we saw yesterday, it goes to show us a lot about Nigerian politics. Honestly, it really goes to show us a lot about Nigerian politics. Where are we in Nigerian politics? It's all about money, money, money. What you can give, who can pay, who the highest bidder is, goes home with the trophy. You understand? So it goes to show us that we still have a long way to go. I can see Bob D, that's Dele Momodu, being the least, you know, in that election that they had yesterday. Why is it like that? Why? Because I think it's got, if there is nothing, if it doesn't really have the structure like people do say, but Dele Momodu, we can say, is done a lot, a little bit, maybe his own quota in the society is been there for some people, at least a lot of, you know, people that are looking up to him in the society, and he has even come out to tell us what he can do. I'm not campaigning for any of the aspirants. I am not a politician. No, I am just here to analyze things, to analyze the election. Christian Peter Ejimso, I'm so sorry. You said you speak Yoruba a lot, and why is it that Yoruba think that? Because this is a Yoruba program, really. I'm just trying as much as possible to carry everyone along. But if you want me to just make it, because this is a national thing, I can speak English today. Well, and I do try as much as possible to speak Yoruba because of our people in Nigeria. Do you understand? Those people that are in the market that we need to relate some informations to, and that's why I always try as much as possible to speak Yoruba too. But I will do this mainly in English because of people like you that are saying, what's wrong with you? This is about, it's a national thing, you know. It's not just about Yorubas alone. Okay, now let's go ahead. So we saw the list yesterday where Bob D, and then the killing in Alimo show, that one I will show us how things are. And then for Lagos State, we saw only one person, who happens to be the incumbent governor, imagine again as their main aspirant. So we now know definitely that it's not about, because this is about delegates. It's not about you and I. We are not going to be there for these primaries. It's just the delegates that are there, that are going to vote, for their for the person, the contestants. So it's about money. These delegates are being paid. We have seen where aspirants are coming out after losing to say, please, can you give me back my money, to their delegates. And that was why they said, Dele Momodu clearly stated that he was not going to pay any delegates, that he's going to go there and prove his worth. But unfortunately, it's not about your worth in Nigeria. It's not about what you can give in Nigeria. It's not what you can, it's not about your stewardship in Nigeria. No, it's about what you can pay. It's about money. It's about who you know. It's about your structure politically. So definitely, Dele Momodu has no structure. Maybe part of why he lost out, or probably he's got no money that's going to exchange hands so much like that. We've got a long way to go. But moving forward, I want us to watch this, because I am here to say today that all I am talking about, like I said, I am not a politician. I don't belong to any of the parties, because I do not trust politicians. Because we've not seen anything tangible for the past years after independence that we can say we have achieved in Nigeria. Nothing tangible. We are still there with no lights, no good roads, no employment, unemployment on the high rise, kidnapping going on every day. I want to John, welcome on board. Kidnapping on the high rise. Frustration for all workers. People have no job out there. Those ones that said, okay, they are even retired, you are not paying them their pension. Lots of things like that are going on. And you think the best way for us is that election. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. This is the program, sir.
I'm on the program, sir. Okay, but yeah, maybe after the program, I'll call you. Okay. A lot of things like that we're going through. But we are out now to say 2023 election is out, it's coming up. And people are ready to vote. Isn't it? Even though, look at our students are out there. ASU is on strike. nobody cares to listen to them. Nobody cares to even know what is really going on there. All we are all after, the politicians are after, is about 2023 election. We even thought with that their own election coming, they will use that to even deceive us a little bit by attending to our needs in the society, which is one of it is the ASU strike that's so burning at the moment. One would have thought they will use this as an opportunity to say, Nigerians, we are doing our best. Okay, lecturers, let's sit down and see what we can do together. Tokumbomi, thank you, sir. Oh, man. Let's sit down together and think about how to move Nigeria forward. No, they don't care about that. I saw this video about this Afolayan did. What's his name? I don't know his name. Aremu Afolayan. Of course, he said it in Yoruba, but I can translate it for you people. It's all about the election. We remember this Deborah that was killed, you know, by the Islamic activists or whatever they are called, the extremists, you know, that killed that lady in Kano for blasphemy, you know. It condemns totally the act of our President Muhammad Buhari for not going to see the family, to talk to the family, to console the family, not even a visit from the president. And then this guy said he went to Dubai, just like any of us that will travel abroad or anywhere. When we see and we compare what we have on ground in Nigeria, the money we have in Nigeria, our assets in Nigeria, to all these countries, and how they have been able to develop their own countries, it baffles us. Unfortunately, back to our own country, what we see is some individuals getting all this money to their pockets and just enriching themselves and their families. Look at this guy, he went to Dubai and he saw a marvelous thing and he was baffled and placed a heavy curse on Nigerian leaders. Can you listen to him? Why now? Why you talking now? Why now? Why now? Eh? I don't know why it's not talking again. Eh? Why is it that every time I want to play Nigerian thing, it will go off? This life. Deborah Stephen, yeah, I know. You know? Could it be because that man called? He placed heavy curse on them. Some of us might not be able to curse them because we are not, you know, in that line, but then, look at that. I don't know if you've watched it.
Tomo, taya, tebi, ti omo ten do je girlfriend, ti aya yín náà tó ń ṣe ṣìnà ẹ máa jóná, ẹ máa ṣorí burúkú. Àmọ́ pen go through problem náà. Kò sí government personnel tí ó go through problem o, but gbogbo problem yín ó máa wá times 1 billion tí ẹ bá ṣe ìlú báyìí. Gbogbo problem yín nínú ilé yín, ẹ máa ń ṣòṣì gbẹ̀yìn ayé yín ni, ẹ máa ń ráre gbẹ̀yìn ayé yín ni. Látòrí local government chairman lórí president, ẹni tó bá ti ní burúkú sí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí ò jẹ́ kí ilé ayé wọn dá, tó ń jẹ́ kọ́nsá ìlà yìí lọ káàkiri, you will all perish. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹ máa ṣorí burúkú. State lásán ni bí state, country ní Nàìjíríà. Owó èèyàn márùn lásán ó máa kọ gbogbo bí òtò Lagos state olórí burúkú nìyẹn. Ẹ máa ṣòṣè wá ń ra jíìpù kiri. Deborah kú, ìwọ Buhari, ìwọ Deborah kú, ó visit wọn, ó give a speech, a whole president, ó give speech. Sheikh Dubai kú, ẹni tó ní vision jù ẹ lọ, ẹni tó ní life jù ẹ lọ, ẹni tó ní life ju gbogbo ọba tó ti ń jẹ ní Nàìjíríà jù ẹ lọ, ó kú ìwọ wá fún president what? Meanwhile bí president yẹn ṣe kú, guess what? In 4-5 hours wọ́n ti sáré yan ẹlòmíì, ẹ̀yin sì máa ń kàrẹ́ ẹ̀ máa print, olórí burúkú nìyẹn máa ṣòfò. Tí girlfriend tẹ́ ń dó ni o, wọ́n máa ń pẹ́ gbogbo yín látòrí local government lórí president ló ní girlfriend tẹ́ ẹ̀ tó tẹ́tí tí ó kó yín bọ inú òbò ẹ̀, òun náà máa jóná tí ẹ bí ẹ̀ tààrà ẹ̀ tí ó lè poison yín nínú bed, lórí burúkú ni ìlú rẹ̀.
Baba Kole just mentioned something. Yes, he passed a big message to us all. He went to Dubai and saw how beautiful that country is. Of course, this is not the first time he's been going there. He knows about the country. He's been there for a long time. But he just, when you just sit down and now think about it and have a reflection about your country and say, oh, what is really happening to my country? We lost somebody through religious belief of some set of people. A citizen was killed, brutally killed. Our president could not go and commiserate with the family, could not even visit or send, maybe he sent delegates, I don't know, don't let me say why, I don't know. But we would have expected a personal touch in this, because this is a very, very sensitive thing. Believing the fact that they know that you, president yourself, you are a Muslim, and you have been accused of so many things concerning this extremism. Now, Baba Kole said something about the killing of the children that were the shooting that happened in Texas. So, what country is that? Yeah, the shooting in New York. He said, as we are speaking now, President Biden and his wife Jill have just arrived Buffalo, New York, to commiserate with the family affected by a U.S. shooting. It goes to tell us how they cherish lives there. How lives are being cherished. But what happens down to our own side? We don't cherish lives. We are all, it's all about us. Look at just one person in Buhari's regime, in this Buhari's beautiful regime, stole 1.5 trillion. That's $9 million was looted by Nimasa boss. Just one person. How greedy can people be? How greedy can we be? Just one person. Good evening, sister. Happy weekend. We can all see the video that does the viral, the first lady. I don't get you. What first lady is that? How terrible can somebody be? Only one person, this Bashar Jamal, the Nimasa boss, Bashar Jamal, his own personal accounts. Look at what was traced there. $9 million. Your own money, my own money. This money that we can use to settle the lecturers to go back to school, to the university, to help these young ones. What are you turning our youths to? 419s, prostitutes, all because you cannot give them that basic education. Their school has been locked for how many months now, and it's going to go on like that because you're not ready to listen to their lecturers. Their lecturers' demands. You don't care about them, do you? Your children are not there. They are not in Nigeria they are all over here having their education. I'm here today to talk to us as citizens. We know electoral bill has been passed. What does it mean for you and I? I have a political analyst I'm going to call in. I don't know if he's still around. I said we were going to talk about it, but I don't know if he's there. Yeah, good evening, sister. Happy weekend. We can all see the video that does viral, the First Lady of Kogi State sharing 1 million to all our domestic staff. You are foolish the country is. Okay, see how foolish the country is. Wow. 1 million naira Kogi First Lady. So just few of our Nigerians are enjoying the dividends of democracy, while a lot of us are there suffering and smiling. And we still believe in this government. And we are saying and that is why I want to call on all of us to say, look, we will be deceiving ourselves if we are saying they are not going to vote in 2023. That's why I put it there that if, do you understand, that if there's going to be election 2023, let's see how it goes. But it's time for us, for you and I, to stand up and see what we can do to salvage the situation. It might not be easy. Of course, it might not be easy. But with the electoral law, I guess it's going to be a bit different from their normal thing they do during election. Let me see if my political analyst is on, because I was to do the program and then I left again. So I want to see if he's there, and then I will. What does it mean for you? What does it mean for us? For you and I, this electoral law. Do you think it's going to do anything different from the normal? Hold on. Hello, you're online. Hold on, sir. I want to see if we can connect you to the Bluetooth. Okay, I think you're connected now. Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, madam. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you for joining us.
Your weekend has been good.
Very good. Thank you. You are on prevailing issues with Ajoke, and our discussion, like I spoke with you before, it's about this 2023 election. How is it going to be, with the electoral law? But first and foremost, can you just introduce yourself briefly in any way you think it's good enough?
Before I go, I want to thank you for this opportunity to hear my views regarding the political process, political drama, and the comedy in our present-day Nigerian political, I would say, process and system. Really, I am very happy and sad. It's a mixed blessing, I hope you're getting me. And for the benefit of non-Yoruba-speaking people, I'll be combining both, because I've been watching your program, and each time I'm on the program, I can see comments of people who are not that fluent, who don't understand Yoruba. But
I would prefer we do this strictly in English, sir, because this is a national thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was trying to actually request for your permission to be more of to speak more of Gesti, Yoruba, call it Gesti, than Yoruba. Okay?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
And so if there's a loss in the network or transmission, do let me know. So I will know whether I'm audible enough over there or not. Or if I'm not, quickly let me know. Okay?
You are good. You're
now,
good, sir.
We see, can we, in my view, I want to struggle let people know this is my personal view. I'm not an authority in politics. Nobody knows all, but it's my own personal view. And I want people, a lot of people do say, I don't like politics, blah, blah. We should all remember, one way or the other, we all practice politics. Whether you are married or not. We all politics at home, in the office, everywhere.
Even within the children.
Yes. Sometimes among the 3, 4, 5 children, even your cousins, nieces, and family, brothers, sisters, that's the way you do some political maneuvering. And so please, but I repeat again, this is my own personal view. Even at work, we do play politics. Okay, amongst friends, we do play politics. Though we try as much as possible to be apolitical, because every human being has sympathy or love for a politician or politics or party or the other, built to the fact that you have your own principle and ideology you build and how you want people to govern you. You have some people style like them. So we should be conscious of that and don't condemn anybody. But here you visit I repeat my own personal view. And I want to start by saying, before we can talk about the present day, it was yesterday that today will become yesterday tomorrow. So we want to start from where. How did we get here? A lot of things are wrong with Nigerian political system. My view, personally, because we have failed to really, I would say, evolve a kind of political system that will take into consideration our own culture, background, I would say culture, yes, way of life, tradition, societal values. Look at them in China, for example. They have unique political system, which has been working well for them, and they do very well. We have tried in the past parliamentary system, the British style. It's true that during the first republic of the Awolowo's and the Dicks and the Amoniveros. And they call it parliamentary and the president when I was in the UK. It did not work for us. Presently, we are practicing the presidential system, which has not worked. It's so expensive that every corner has two sides. So where I'm going is, I want us to, in the future, look at the situation whereby we involve a kind of political system that will take into consideration our unique lifestyle, nature, society values, tradition, culture. Then probably now we can make it get it better. Where there is no system that is actually 100%. Even in America, they don't have the problems, okay? But we are looking for a situation. We are praying and hoping that we have a situation that we have something that will be able to take care of most of our needs and give us a good percentage of success. So let me stop that. So that's why we are where we are. We have not been able, where I'm going to summarize, we have not been able to involve a political system that takes care of
suits us.
That takes into consideration our own nature. Okay. That's why we are all complaining and we can still continue to complain. But meanwhile, let's go with what we have. Because if you don't have what you, if you don't know what you have, if you don't want what you have what you want. Now, back to the present.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
now, I will start by, I will introduce my own belief or whatever. Now, I want to talk of, before talking about I would say the participants in the political sphere, what of we Nigerians, the electorate, there cannot be the politicians if the electorate are not there.
First and foremost, sir, let's start with this. The electoral bill that was passed, that was signed by President Muhammad Buhari. What's your thought about this? Do you think it's going to change anything?
Thank you for. I want to implore you now before I go on that I'll be responding to your questions, because before I want to start and go on about the Nigerian political system, we start now. We'll finish it in the next 10 years. So thank you. You have done so. I'll be now responding according to what you think I should bring your questions. Now, the electoral system is a good omen. It's a good step in the right direction for Nigeria and Nigerians. Because you see, you're not being biased or supportive of any political parties. Because to me, all the parties are all the same. Whether APC, APGA, or PDP, or AC, or Primaries, or whatever. But for my contribution today, for my analysis today, for my comments today, for my views today, I'm going to be citing 3 political parties. Because to me, we have three parties in Nigeria. Why have I said, some people disagree with me. I'm looking at it from the angle of we are practicing a federation system of government, when the federal system. And in a federation system of government, I'm talking about three local governments. We talk about the federal level, we call about the state, and we call about the local government. And when you talk of federation, it's made of states. That's a federation. And only three parties are operating, governing as states in Nigeria presently, as plan to be corrected. And the parties are
APC
that has about 23 or so parties. PDP has about 12, and there's the one for APGA, which is one. So that's why, to me, I'm not talking about size of the number of members. I'm talking about those governments that are now presently governing Nigeria, and those are the three parties. Okay, so now it's a good thing. It's a right term in the right direction, based on the fact that that system will do away with the persistent use of funds to snatch ballot boxes, for example.
Okay, so you're saying with before the electoral law, you think because of the kind of thing they were practicing at that time, they were able to do with talks, stealing ballot papers and all that.
Yes, all the parties do it. You see, you discover a lot of. It's not. I'm not hearing you anymore. I don't know.
Go ahead.
If you see why I say it will be a good step in the right direction, because we shall get there. With that one, I want to give a plus, a kudos, a commendation, a pat on the back to Buhari and the National Assembly members for
passing that law.
New innovations that led to the electoral law. So, like I said, it's going to help us because you all can see what surgery has done to women of the electoral process. Look at Nigeria. Let's talk about Lagos. We saw the whole Afro last time when people had to, and they brought their life.
Even sir, can I cut you in this at the moment, sir? Can I just come in? Even with this their electoral law, that's why I'm still skeptical a little bit about it. Maybe you're going to enlighten us more about it. Just last week, sir, for the primaries in Alimosho local government, I can show us the video. We had a big fight. There was a big fight, and lives were lost. Even with the electoral law. So, does it mean if this electoral law does not have anything to do with primaries? Is it only when it's the national one, or why do we still have thuggery going on there?
You see, thank you for that observation, but there's something I want to tell you, man, and viewers, my fellow viewer. You see, laws. Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I want to start by saying laws are made for men and men are not made for laws. No matter how solid, how developmental, how positive, how excellent any promulgated law or act is, okay, it is human beings that we implement it, actualize it, and make it work. So we cannot rule out the human factor. Okay? Even the laws has been done with some people say Nigerian judiciary is corrupt, is this or that. Even look at, for example, if you have only $1 billion of pounds or euro or naira with you, put it down. That money has to be, if you want to multiply it, invest it for it to be productive. Human beings need how to use it. So we should remember that no matter how good the law is, it is the people that will implement the law, carried out for the objective to be gotten out of it. The desired objective is for I would say transparent, I would say good, I would say electoral process. So that's what I started with. The laws are made for men. So that blames that to the Nigerians. We should be educated enough. There should be this awareness of people to realize the fact that no matter how good these laws are, we are to be disciplined ourselves and stop allowing ourselves to be used to populate electoral laws, to create chaos in the society, to know, whether I injure people or kill people. That's my point on that.
Okay, sir. Go ahead, sir, with your...
So the human element is very, very vital and important in anything we do in this world. If you look at organizations, offices, if you have a business idea and you establish a business venture, the success will depend on how you guys are operating it, whatever your idea, your mission statement or vision is. That's my point on that. So the law is there with good purpose, but the people now, are they good? Are they disciplined? Do they mean well? Do they love themselves? Because if you love yourself, you will love your society. If you love your society, if you are patriotic, you will do things that will not mar the process. You will not do things that could bring back the country backwards. Because when the things are done that way, that will lead to death, injury. You know what I mean? Are we moving forward or backward? No, we're not moving forward. So that I will blame the people themselves. When should stop allow our politicians to use us to bring back development in the society? I will stop down that. But the law itself has a good intention. It will help us, if we want it to help us, to ensure that, for example, in the past, there have been struggling in terms of afterwards, during the election. People will come in, shoot in the hair, they break bottles, and scare people away, intimidating, I would say, voters. And as a result, when people scatter away from their lives, people use the opportunity.
Look at, hold on, sir. I want people to see the Alimosho local government road. Look at, if you're watching, sir, this happened just last week when they had their primaries Alimosho local government. See violence. I think 3 or 5 people were killed. Just primaries within your party. Just primaries.
You now see what I'm talking about. We are talking about this is a family issue now. When I say family issue, primary elections are family matters. When you say a primary, that is an election taking place between the same members of the same party.
Yes.
So you can imagine if in a family event, family members are killing themselves. Then what you can imagine what you will be expecting when it's now inter-family. If APC man or PDP man or other, it's an election in this case, whereby all the parties will be putting forward their candidates. That becomes the normal family thing. Can you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
But these primaries are primary things within the family. So I cannot see where I'm saying what I'm saying. What I refer to as we the human element. We have to be ready for a change, positive change. We have to be ready to move the country forward. The law on this one cannot do it. It is we people. It is the human element. It is the human factor. It is the human people that will now implement the law for us to get to the promised land.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so now back to the electoral bill. Good. So some of the things I've seen, the changes is about the financial independence of National Electoral Commission. You know, having that independence to spend money on the things they need. And the major one that I've seen in this, there are about 9 changes that we are seeing. It's about the provision of Central Electoral Voter Database, which to me will definitely reduce rigging. Do you think this will reduce it, or what are your thoughts about this?
Like I said earlier, man, the intention of the promulgated electoral law is good. It is intended to reduce, I would say, electoral malpractice. I don't want to use the word rigging. There are so many things that is involved. Let's put it in a way. The word is, in my own view, electoral malpractices. There are so many ways people rig. They rig from the beginning, from the compilation of the membership registrar. I've seen cases of where people use other people's cards. In the past, when I was in Nigeria there, a lot of market women's voters' cards were being taken from them. Forcefully, because they were threatening them by member, by yellow jazz, and the rest. All the parties do it. That's why you see all the parties. They always have clean sweep of all local government elections. You see ABGA in their state in Anambra. All the local government elections will be won by ABGA. You see PDP in Imo or whatever, any state they are governing, they will clear every local government election. So also with APC in the state they are operating. So all of them are corporate. All of them they are all the same. So what I meant is, whatever it is, there are electoral malpractices. The essence of this, look at the INEC they are using, and they started the last 2 elections in I think Anambra and whatever, where they now did voter. By the time you get to the electoral ward to vote your ward, they will now have to capture your page or your top page, and so that you cannot be in a position to try to vote 3 or 4 times like we used to do. So the answer to your question is the electoral law has a good intention. Its essence is to reduce electoral malpractice. Electoral malpractice is what leads to all these riggings and all what have you. So the intention is there, but I repeat again, the whole notice of the individuals. Are we ready for a positive change? Do we really love our country? We go up, Nigerians, we are fond of going about complaining. Have we really sat down, pondered over it? What are we doing to make improvements about this thing we're talking about? We're talking about unemployment. We're talking about insecurity. We're talking about poverty. We're talking about children who are being well trained in school. Are we considered the role we are playing in making these things possible? When I say possible, in making this unemployment, insecurity, and the rest possible. We cannot go to the nearest health center of people to get adequate care for simple things like malaria or whatever. Pregnant mothers go to the maternity ward on admission for delivery. They have to the level of you buying ordinary
gloves, ordinary gloves.
So are we Nigerians sat down to ponder and feel that look, we have a role in what we are suffering from? Because if we are not allowing ourselves to be used to perpetrate this electoral malpractice, then we'll be in a position to vote to people of our choice. For people of our choices, we have the people that we believe can deliver, give us the kind of treatment and welfare we want. Then if we are able to do that, definitely it will reduce all these complaints you're making. When Nigeria, we are, like you say, like this legendary fellow would say, of blessed memory. Nigeria suffering and smiling with life.
Suffering and smiling.
Yes. Are we not because of the love problems? So that's my own solution to that. If we are ready, from us inside us, want the best for ourselves. Even let's say better, not the best. Better than what we are going through. Good, better, best. Then we should stop allowing the politicians to use us.
Thank you so much.
So the law is there with good intention, but we are the people that will practice and implement it.
Thank you so much. For this electoral bill, you have said it to us now that it's going to reduce, if it's not going to eradicate, but a little bit reduce malpractice because of the electoral electronic counting and database and all that, isn't it?
Yes.
So the onus is now on us as citizens to speak to ourselves, individually, that the law has been put out there to reduce malpractice. But how do you, as individual, how are we ready to listen to ourselves and vote for our conscience? Now, let's go back. Okay, sir, you wanted to say something. Go ahead, sir.
Like they will say in Yoruba, the law has been promulgated. The law is already there. Now, it's left to we in Nigeria that the good intention of the law is allowed to be practiced for our own benefit and development.
So, for us now, Nigerians, what we are saying to ourselves now is that there is law backing us that is going to protect us against malpractice in this election coming up. It took President Muhammad Buhari a long time before he signed this into law. But now he has signed it, and we believe that this law is there to protect us, to give us a voice, to choose for ourselves the leaders we want. So it's now on yourself and myself to think about it. Now, it's not all rosy for the politicians this coming election as far as we are concerned. Or what do you think, sir? Because there is something that's going to, that they have an handicap. They are being handicapped with this electoral law a little bit now. Or what's your thought about this, sir?
Who is handicapped? I want it's a bit ambiguous, your question.
Okay.
Who is handicapped?
The politicians, the politicians are used to malpractices in election. rigging.
Of course, you see, I agree. Hello?
Hello, go on, sir.
You are very correct. You see, but what do you expect, madam? What do you expect? There is a saying Yoruba, when I go to the live bed, it's going to bash your way. I will translate that for the benefit of our brothers and sisters who don't speak Yoruba. Belao is somebody meant to be who has syndrome, Down syndrome, somebody who is not intelligent or who is not bright upstate. You know what I mean? You know, and we know Aguto is she goat. She goat eats issue, that is yam. Okay? Roasted yam. And you know, somebody who has Down syndrome will not be smart enough of saying, you know what I mean? And what is he or she, that Belao is eating the yam. Of course. And that's the same thing the she goat eats. It will be able to easily snatch it from the Belao. But somebody who is smart will not wait will not allow the she goat to come and take away his lunch or dinner or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so
sir.
what I'm saying is, what do you expect from a politician? You got to say, oh, let's say so if you are making yourself available, a ready tool in their hands to be used to perpetrate their selfish, very demeaning and disappointing intention, which is to rig, which is to deprive you of your right, which is to deprive you of the choice. You know, then if you make yourself a ready tool available for them to be used, what do you expect? You are in their shoes. What is happening in us? What is why there are so many Nigerians? They're not because they know once they lack education, they are not allowed to be exposed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they can be
definitely.
easily be used. Go and they will go without knowing why they are going there. So every Nigerian politician is happy the Nigerians are like that. Because if they are not like that, they will not be able to be used. Can you do what they are doing right here in the Western world? You know, a policeman or woman, a law enforcement officer cannot just do to a kid of 10, 5 in Europe, America. You cannot be able to tell the police officer, what the hell, why did you tell me to do that? And ask questions. Even the police officer will not try it. Because if we're from school, civics, the people know their rights. Even parents cannot misbehave to children.
Yeah.
They know that from school. They will question their parents. And they will even report that, well, my parents did this to me. The social worker will come in. That's why I'm saying so. The same thing with the masses. Like I said, that Belao with the masses are allowing themselves to be used. They're making themselves available. Easy tools to be manipulated and used to deprive them of their progress, of their development. You know what I mean? So that's because they are all, you can't blame them. If now you come, would you be happy to have somebody you can easily manipulate and use to your own selfish ends? So like the politicians are all selfish. They don't mean well to Nigeria. Why would Nigerians be? Why would Nigerian politicians take politics as a profession? It's not like that in the Western world. Since I'm sorry, I'm not popular party per se. I have to be a political in this case. Somebody like Saraki, for example, the former Senate president of the Ninth Assembly. Since he is a trained medical doctor, he was trained in the UK. Well, have you ever heard or seen him practice medicine? He has told politics to be a profession. If politics is a profession, in the Western world, those politicians, they have their own primary. We are talking about okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I can see.
Yeah, I was showing the result of yesterday's election, the presidential election for the primaries for PDP, and then we can see the first position Atiku, second position Wike, third position Saraki, fourth position Udom, fifth position.
See, an average Nigerian, can you imagine? We have seen people that have not even been, because they were fortunate. I have it with me.
Okay.
I have it with me. Because if you look at it,
yes, sir.
you will discover 371 and like that. See, if you look at it, you see, like you said, Nigerians, we are the cause of our problems. Madam, let's all stop wasting our time and I don't want to blame the politicians. Like I said, Agbuton, only the loud bed, but the way. If we are not making ourselves ready-made tools for them to be used, will they continue? If somebody tries to deprive you of your right to certain things that will eventually, ultimately affect your development, won't you resist it? Are they resisting being used to perpetrate electoral malpractice? You see, like there was somebody started on the whatever. You see, the end result of all this is our children that will suffer it. Look at, there's a rumor, unconfirmed rumor of dollars changing hands here at the primaries. Okay? It's not limited to APC, it's not limited to PDP, it's not, all of them do it. That's why people like Mamadou will not get the votes because he could not afford to pay delegates. This is like the Christmas for delegates.
That is why that was what I wanted to ask you before you got into this. That look at Dele Momodu. What do you think? Why do you think he lost out so much like that?
I deliberately started that we are the cause of our problems, madam. You see, all these things still call back to what I emphasized on earlier. Okay, let me give an example for you to before I go with this present case. Because I like to refer to history too, because that's one of the problems in Nigeria. We have expunged history from our records. It was started in the Obasanjo's regime. That's why in the schools now they don't do history. And think about Moton. Tell me, like I started by saying, you cannot talk about today without talking about
yesterday. Yeah.
My problem I've written those who that decided to remove history. But history things that we are not alive, we are able to read in books and be able to use it to move on. Nobody is Methuselah. Even Methuselah ended dying one day. So nobody will live from 3, 4, 5 centuries ago to now. But if there are history, historical, I would say records. People, all the research, you go back to it and use it for better than modify it to suit the present Nigeria. So the question is, it comes back to the people. It is the people. Like I said, I want to go to history. Fadika Ade started National Constituent Party years back of the present memory. As time to be corrected, you can take it to the bank and be paid. All till he died almost a billionaire. All the money, he started natural law reports. The lawyer tried to bail me out. He started law reports in Nigeria. I remember he started in Lagos and Ministry then.
That's
Nigeria law report before he moved to law and started arguing side behind shrines for last week. He started National Constituent Party. He never, from about the billions he made before he died, he never got a couple contract from any state, whether state, federal, local, state government. It was a stress. He made his money, and a lot of services render pro bono, free of charge.
He made his money through law books, yeah.
Yes,
law review books.
Nigerian law reports. It's been referred to everybody before. It was the first person that started in Nigeria before other people started publication. So what I'm saying is, he made his money from his sweat. He never got a couple contract from any government, whether the state or federal or local government. He formed a party, national conscience of the people. Originally, he was an Odo man. He had no even single consular in his vote. Because this was everybody acknowledged to be a woman that was fighting for the masses.
For human rights.
Died. A lot of things have happened. It's not a case where it's particularly against government, for better governance for the people. So where I'm going is, madam, people do not appreciate it. Because as the politics was playing, it was not ready like Dele Momodu to give a cover to anybody. And these are the same people who was trying to liberate from poverty, from all this, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, people are the cause of their payment, just complain. That's why sometimes I listen to some people, I just look at them like, everybody is the architect of this misfortune and misfortune. That's the truth. He then organized this man, one and died eulogy here and there. I was this. A lot of people even when students were rusticated from school after fighting for their rights. It was one that was taking care of them. He stood for them. He was paying for a lot of people were killed that died of personal memory. When the Lagos state government dismissed him from service, and the man was fighting for civil servants, he took him up. He was working for him. He was paying his bills and taking care of him. A lot of them like that. Look at people that are giving enough. That's all. What evidence we need of someone that's trying to serve the people, that was even sacrificing his own wealth for the people, for the masses, and yet nobody voted for him. They were voting for NPR and the rest of that. That had money to give up, like in Maridico and the rest like that. So where I'm going is this. Nigerians are the cause of their problems. They just like to complain. They know what to do, they should do it. They are making themselves available, ready tools to be used to kill them themselves. So they are the cause of their problem. That's my summary, madam.
So
please.
hopefully Nigerians will learn from this, that this election coming up, we should not, mortgage our future because of a cup of rice, bread, and ankara that they are giving out to us. A lot of things that they are going to be giving out, and I pray Nigerians will wake up from the slumber. Now, sir, just for maybe last question before you can say whatever. It's about this election. The primaries they had. Now, I just want to hear your opinion about PDP and APC or ABGA, so to say. With the emergence of Atiku, in your own opinion, do you think bringing, because we've seen obviously for APC now, they've been postponing their primaries because of they want to see who PDP is going to bring out. Of course, PDP has come out with Atiku now. Of course, customer Dadani, they do call him. But now, with this emergence of Atiku, what do you think? Who do you think will be good enough for APC to bring out? Or what do you think? What do you foresee APC doing?
Well, I got your question, man. I'm not a street player. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
Okay, I got your question. Where are you going and where you are coming from? I see, whatever I'm going to say now, I'm going to share some honestness to some people. I'm ready. People can ask questions, and I'm ready for them. You know why? First and foremost, the problem of what led to Atiku coming up is, look, you see, I started by saying all these parties are all the same. It's a matter of I would say semantics about nomenclature. PDP, APC, APGA. Look at it. Who are the people ruling the APC now? Let me start from there. 90% of them came from PDP.
So it's just cross-party in the
Yes, it's an amalgamation of four parties. Let me start with, before I go on to details, let me start with ABGA. ABGA, unfortunately, is a regional party. To me, it is not a national party. No, they must call themselves a national party. It's a regional party. You see, people fail to realize that it's allowed to have regional parties. We talk of Republican and Democrats in the US. There are more than 50 parties in the US. Even in the UK, I'm talking from, we have more than 18. The last one, I can give you evidence, over 18 parties. But we talk about conservatives,
Labour
we have the Labour, we have the Liberal Demo. Those are the three major ones. But we have other more than 20 parties. So let me start from there. So regional party is allowed. So parties in America, they just restrict to their region. Just start from there and make the law better. Later they might grow. So that is that. So regarding who will win, you see, I said earlier, they have the same thing.
No, not who will win, sir. It's who do you think they are likely to bring out?
So what I'm saying is, I'm not surprised. I've been telling people Atiku is likely to be the next president of Nigeria. I'm going to answer your question. I'm going there now. I'm going there a bit busy. To me, I've been telling people, and that's not personal opinion, please. People are ready for answers for people. Atiku, they call him customer dada. It's not big deal. Buhari tried 4 times before he won. He won it. There have been people that made that try many times, Rosemary and the rest, and before they won. So it's not big deal. So to me now, I think it took 16 years for Buhari to get it. 4 times, the 4th time he won it. So if people believe in it, and they believe they will make it, it's like going to do your GC. A lot of people did 5 times before they got it and go to admission in the university. So don't be, to me, I want to say that, if we're serious, if God says yes, it's God that determines things. That is that. But if you look at it, look at the 2 parties. Initially, they were talking about zoning. All of a sudden, both of them jettisoned zoning. Openly, they say it's now open. All of them.
We thought it was southeast thing. Yeah.
Our problem about the southerners ruling the southerners It's the British colonial master that caused it. You see, like I always said, you see, if you look at me today, before I started, I always want to go back to history. Because you fail to talk about yesterday, you cannot talk about today, and there cannot be tomorrow for you to plan for. You use yesterday to plan yourself for the beginning of today, and whatever how today goes, that's why in accounting, they talk with all the opening stock, closing stock. You cannot talk of the opening stock without, okay, you went to bed yesterday with 10 naira or 10 pounds. In the morning, what will have with you? 10 pounds. It's what you made that you have today that will make closing stock today. So you cannot talk about all this without talking about yesterday and talking about today. The British gave majority to the north. It's a landmark. It's not that they're more populated Nigeria than the southerners. And that is why you will see them boasting, if you don't fit our shape, you will not rule Nigeria. Because on paper, until we have a new census, population count, which we have not had for more than 10 years, normally to be census every 10 years. Well, that is not about over 20 years or thereabout. So as long as we still feel on paper, they have local government highest one in the country. That's why the Ghanaians will boast. They have to do it before anybody can win. It's the same game changer. You get my point, madam?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going. So that is why. So whoever is going to rule Nigeria will come from the north. That's my summary on that. Because from the way things are, that's why both persons throw it open. That now if anybody normally it should come to the south. The south and the south took me.
Yeah, that's why I guess that's why.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Because Asiwaju and Osinbajo are the main.
That's where I'm going now.
Okay.
I'm giving you, I'm going step by step of where I'm going, why I'm on that position. I'm just trying to analyze and convince you or give you to back my own position. It's my own personal view, okay?
Yeah.
And definitely. I can assure you that's going to come to pass. It's a northerner, whether it's Atiku, it's a northerner that will rule Nigeria again because they do not want to let go power. Because that is the only thing they believe that can make them relevant to the president in Nigeria. Which is true. When you talk of education in the south, when you talk of technological growth advancement, you talk about the east. East are very, you know what I mean? What do they have in the north? It's according to the northerners down the platform.
So they are holding on to power. You think?
Natural resources mostly in the south. Oil and the rest, gold in the Elisha and the rest are like Ochogbo, blah, blah. What they have in the north? We used to have pyramids. Is there any pyramids in the history of the north anymore? So they feel once they lose that power, they will become irrelevant in Nigeria. And that's why they say so. And the British have caused it. They have caused it before they left. They made them, they saw them a ready-made tool that can be used to manipulated because I only one out of Nigeria. The northern Obama surrounding they are not counting them as human beings. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a northern whether I see so. Now back to APC. The problem with APC is this. It is obvious, even a blind man can see, a deaf man can hear that the cabal from the wrong, because you know what, the only competent person that can face Atiku, I would say that can give it power to power, money to money, strength to strength is actually Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's give it to you. He's the only one that can face Atiku. Because I already told people, the why it's not me supporting Atiku. Atiku is the reality. Atiku is going to be the PDP black clearer. Because he has the structure more than all the other contestants. He has the structure, he has the money. He is not tribalized away. The first one is from university, and so he had the money from every Igbo,
Hausa, Yoruba.
You know that actually that's the capability in terms of intellectual understanding, knowledge, smartness, brilliance, and money.
And the structure too, Asiwaju has it.
What?
I said with the structure too, Asiwaju has the structure, he has the money, he has the power, he has everything.
The other people across the southwest, all these Ojoju and the rest, they made them. Even the Shibaji himself, without Asiwaju was Shibaji to be relevant in politics, not to be known. He's a smart guy, academia. He became a professor at about less than 35 years old. Even while he was the AG, Attorney General of Lagos, doing a charge tenure for 8 years, At a stage, then president called him, invited him to come and become the Attorney General of Federation. He turned him down. People saw the intellectual capability, the brilliance in it. And it's not flamboyant, it's not loud, it's just like, like a normal academic, intelligent, brilliant person. When he was in the Igbo College, he won prizes. He went to college, but the issue is, even himself actually made it. Abela made it. But
Ogudesha is a structure of stealing and looting.
But you see, everybody has been stealing and looting. All politicians in Nigeria, even all politicians all over the world are all only. Only in Nigeria, we do our own with impunity. Only in the Western world, they do it with
impunity.
They do it with they loot in Africa, where they steal in another African nation. So that's the difference. They are all rules. Only in Europe, in the Western world, they do it with finesse. Their own is corruption. But in Africa, their own is looting. What do you loot? You loot with impunity, you don't give it down. You want to loot, you steal, and you display it, and the people will see it. It's like your husband carrying another woman and show it to your face that you cannot go to her, that nobody can do. So that's my point. So all politicians are the same.
Okay, sir. So what you're saying now, in essence,
I want to question you. If you go to the press, they have bought over the press. You'll be look at Ganduje that was openly taking bribe, putting in the Babariga. What happened to the guy that?
Yes, so Ganduje.
Can you imagine? Can you do that in the Western world? It's obvious, openly, that you are taking bribe.
No, we can't hear you again.
It's painful. So
reduce what you are using to listen to us so that you will, because it's coming out again.
Do you understand? My point is, these are the problem. We are all the same. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You're still, your volume is still on. I don't know why.
So when you now look at that, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead now.
So you now see that so this looting thing we are talking about is peculiar, and Nigerians, they need this money so that they can further impoverish the people. That is why you see them with impunity. They show what they want to. That's inducement. It is a criminal, and the law is there. That's what I said earlier. All this is about human element. The laws are there. The law in the electoral law is criminal to induce voter with money or in any form, whether with gift or right or whatever.
But they are doing it live and direct, even on the field of election. You see them bringing in money. You know.
Can you not see what we are talking about? I started by saying we are because of our problems. We don't blame it. If you are in their shoes, wouldn't you want to manipulate, use people to your advantage? Don't blame them. If you become a politician tomorrow, you'll be happy to have as ready-made tools to use to perpetrate.
No, I will not, sir. I will not, because Dele Momodu is a politician and he did not do it yesterday. So I will not do it, sir. It depends on your conscience.
Let me tell you why he's not doing it. Let me tell you. And I'm not saying I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. My point is, let's be sincere with ourselves. Some people will not do it. The majority of Nigerians. You see, I started by talking about involving a political system that is taking care of our social values, societal values, culture and tradition. When we are growing up, certain things you must not do. You remember your parents. You remember the home you are coming from. But look at how many people are doing. Okay, look at the average in our own time. I'm close to 60. In another 2 years, I'll be 60. Less than 2 years, all 2 years. In our own time, Yoruba will say, in those days, when a child, a youth that has no source of income, I'm transferring it to the people that don't speak Yoruba, brings in anything, ornamental wealth, anything like good, big, expensive things, the mother will accost him or her. Where to get it from? Return to wounds. If we brought from our classmates' toys or books, my parents will send you back. The following morning, you are going to return. They will follow you to school. The values were there. I don't see there anymore. You see children, mother celebrating the success through legacy, Yahoo, about their children. I will not say, you can, if you want to put it, it's the moral value that has been eroded.
Thank you so much, sir.
And that's what metamorphose to what is going at the top. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
So we do have a role to play. The human, are you getting, Mama?
Yeah.
The human element. So once this value has been eroded, tell me, why would people not want to? If you go to, like I was talking about people, if you are a politician, you're in which way now? Go to Nigeria. Tell them you want to go be a councillor in your ward. A ward is made up on the average about 6, no more than 7 streets. That's the ward, or it's no more than 10 maximum is a ward. If you go to your ward now, say you want to be a councillor, the next thing, even when I will go out somebody will ask, what do you have for us? That tells you the value, the moral value, how it has gone down. So tell me, so if you are so desperate, you want to go and mortgage your house to win?
And that's why once they get in there, it's an investment.
It's an investment now. That's what I was talking about. People that now mortgage their houses or sold their house to win power. When they come, what do they want to keep? It's an investment. It's a business now. When you invest, what do you want to keep?
That's true.
Your investment. And the people will blame the politician. So this is my point.
Okay,
we are the call. If you now go to them, by the time you go to call, you knock at the door. Okay, I want to vote for me. I want to contest as a councillor. The next thing they want to do, what do I have to for?
What do you have for us?
Do you get it, madam?
Yeah, I do.
So this is why I'm emphasizing on the fact that we are the people, the cause of these problems themselves.
Okay.
And you cannot, I won't blame them because you made yourself available to be used. So what do you expect? They are being selfish like everybody else. That's my point. If they can display openly, and they will even break the press to tell them they are giving them into they are giving them fire. And some people too allow their mother to go in the sun to be following them.
To queue up to get those money. Go ahead.
So if where they get the money for, they have to steal to get it. Because we don't give you other money to people for nothing. And when you not give it back to them, when you get the power, won't want to recoup your money? Are you foolish? You're not foolish now.
Okay, sir. Back to the question I asked you.
I remember a local government chairman.
Yes.
His name Koro. When they accosted the guy I paid you, somebody accosted it with the reference. He said yes, Ogbona. You don't vote for me for nothing. You will pay for it. Which is true. It's a conscience. Anybody can do it now. Once you have soiled your hands, you cannot complain. So if somebody is not seeing you again, you knock on his door. Even when we not live in that local government area, once you become a councillor, he's not living about Banana Island or Koyo or VGC or whatever. What I'm saying. Look at the Europe here. All these parliamentarians, they still go to their constituency. That's the local. All politics is local. But how many of them, the moment they become a big person in Nigeria, the next thing they're living at the going,
you don't see them again.
They represent anymore. So a lot of things are wrong that we should correct ourselves.
Thank you very much, sir.
So you can see where I kept saying we are the problem. The human element is to make that thing to implement the law. The law is there. The criminal law to not to induce is there. Electoral malpractice is there. But are we allowing it to work? If you not shout against it, they will send people like RSW to be after you. These are the problem. Look at the subject thing we are talking about happening in the southeast. Are you saying those people don't know them? Look at the one kidnapping in the north. Every saying those people do this. Are they going to be the people are the cause of our problems, brother. Please, that's the problem. So we should defend Nigeria. And ready to not to sell out. We have to help ourselves by saying the truth. Even like in the activities, but how many people that will kill? How many people? So they don't use you already. Before the time doing 1 or 2, by the time they will finally, I do to tell people. If you look at the local government, the elected officers in Nigeria, man, I will end there. They are less than 1% of the population. On paper, Nigeria has over 200 million. Calculate the elected officers. We're talking about local government, all the advisors, councillors, go to state, House of Assembly, advisors, cabinet members, commissioners, the government deputy. Then go to federal, all the we have 105 local government, senators. Local government, and then all these local government, as a representative, all the advisors of the federal government, all the ministers and the state and state, they call them minister of state and the ministers. Add all of them, all the media hate, all of them, they are less than 1% of the population of Nigeria. It's less than 0.00005 of Nigeria. If they swap on all these people, can they kill all of them? That's the question.
Thank you very much, sir.
So we have the power in our hand. That's why they're looking power to the people, for the people. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we have this power. Are we using it in Nigeria? That I will end it on now. If I have a question.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Like you said, I just want to get your points about the, of course, the APC has the PDP has presented their candidates for presidency, which is Atiku, like I said, and then APC now, in your own opinion, you have said the only person, the visible person you see winning this that can compete with Atiku is Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, so the onus is now on us that when these two people come out, because according to you, no matter how brilliant this our lawyer, the vice president is, he doesn't have the structure on ground to meet with a person like Atiku. Okay, so in your own opinion, in your own advice to Nigerians, what's your advice to us generally when they present Asiwaju or whoever they present, so that we close them on that note?
See, I don't base my advice on what is not likely probable. So let's start. You have to be. Let's assume, without conceding, that Asiwaju picked the ticket. Because if he doesn't pick the ticket, the future president of Nigeria is within two parties. I'm a realist. It's between APC and PDP. Are you getting me, man?
Yeah.
No matter how good Obi is to anybody, any party he goes to, he cannot win. Because those are the two parties that have the structure, the spread, and the money to install a president in Nigeria. So it's between two of them. So without conceding, let's assume without conceding, then you have to start from the probability of Asiwaju getting the ticket to represent APC.
Okay.
Now the question is the cabal ready to give it to Asiwaju?
Okay.
A single-handedly made, but in a way, after God, it was him that made Buhari to obtain that position. Buhari tried 3 times in 12 years. The 16th time, 16th year, 4th time, they had to come together. At brain of Asiwaju, 3-4 parties came together. So what I'm saying is, Asiwaju has what it takes to smash Atiku. But with Atiku, let's assume now, I want to answer a question on an assumption that Asiwaju gets the ticket to represent APC. Now it will be left to the electorate to decide who they want. With good whatever on the ground now, good electoral law that will reduce rigging and all the rest.
Okay.
That will reduce malpractice. So if you now want me to answer based on assuming it is given to Asiwaju, which I doubt anyway. It's all obvious, everybody knows.
Okay.
If not, why did they keep postponing the election? Because they are confused. The only person ready for them that's gone that everybody knows is Asiwaju. But for what indication? Maybe they are the one preaching consensus. Why they not conclude, okay, Asiwaju are picking our ticket? They cannot because they don't want to give it to him. So, assuming it gets it, now, Nigerians should now be ready and do the needful. Vote for people of their choice. And stand by their votes and not just, they should come out and vote. And average Southerners don't come out to vote. It is the people in the north that come out. Because people in Nigeria, they even bring young people to vote. The people from Nigeria, nobody knows the countries in the north. So what our advice is, an average Southerner do not come out to vote. They don't want to inconvenience themselves according to them to go and kill in the town. There's a sacrifice to be made for anything good. Even praying to God is a sacrifice. You can use that time to watch video films or to do anything. So I'm imploring, I'm appealing, I'm begging Southerners to please be ready to sacrifice that day to come out and vote for people of their choices.
Thank you.
Because when you don't come out to vote, you allow other people to take over because democracy is a game of numbers. Okay. And average Southerners are more, I would say vibrant.
Social
Social media. Social media is not where you vote. You have to be on the ground. We don't have the facility for postal votes in Nigeria yet, like you do in Europe here. But so we need your physical presence. Come on, sacrifice that day.
Thank you so much, sir.
And come out. Even you see on the Lagos Island, where you know very well, you see young people on the day of election, they use that opportunity to start playing ball.
For football.
I've known some young guys of our 25, I know them. They will organize parties within them, girls and boys. They will go and camp in our hotels. They do it on weekend of electoral days. All this you don't need. These are the futures of tomorrow. And they all have voters cards. Tell me, will they be able to now say what they want? When I say say your vote is saying what you want. I will stop there. That's my own advice for Southerners. They should come out and vote.
Thank you, sir.
Sacrifice that day so that they can choose and make part of the choice that we want. Then we can now talk about a lot of things, that we want to change the Nigerian structuralist.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate your contribution to this. It's a big, it's wide, it's so much to get everything at once. But at least Nigerians appreciate the fact that you're able to come in and give us your own little advice on what we should expect and what we should do. Thank you so much. So I'll be leaving you now. Thank you, sir.
To bring in my own this childish and small idea, and I want to appreciate you for the good job you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
I'm in New York to strengthen you, and I'll your followership and if you're relevant. We look forward to probably we can go back to your Atiku and make it better for your Atiku.
Our Lagos. I'm going to talk about our own governorship. Our own governor came out alone on his own with two others that were not allowed to do anything.
Let me say something.
Okay.
When people are complaining, something I want to say before I end this program, madam. You didn't ask for it, but I'm going to chip it in. You've got to stop now. You see, we sympathize with the Ashwaju. Okay? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Go on, sir.
But the truth has to be said, madam. And a lot of people know how I'm going to say, but that's the truth. They are at a good stage now. Some of you make about Wally. When they tell them the truth, they come out frowning their faces. But when they have told themselves the truth, family members had a meeting, they came out with eyes, frown, then you know they have told themselves the truth. But if they have deceived themselves, they come out laughing, smiling, that you will say, don't worry about Wally, somebody so tough from now on. But when they came out of the meeting, somebody learned what the program and what the culture and all of that, what the culture. We are talking about being at the private Ashwaju. They've all been, I would say, done it before. In position. That's what that's. Like they say in English, what goes around comes around. There's in law, they say law of karma. So everything we're doing, there's a way we get our payback. That's what is actually trying to happen to Ashwaju now.
Because
but I'm wrong. Buhari is trying to impose, whether it's a Shibaju, it's a nature, or whatever I want. They're trying to lobby Jonathan at the expense of the right candidate, which is Ashwaju. But has Ashwaju not been doing that before?
so you're saying Ashwaju himself has been imposing politicians, leaders on us in Lagos, and that is exactly what happened with this last primary election. People have, cried out to say that they are imposing the incumbents on them again, So
why did some people keep quiet? They are no more relevant in Nigeria now in legal politics. People are picked on the right. Because they felt, why would they put somebody to us? Somebody that was not part of us was blah blah. The same thing he did when he brought the factual, they were not happy. I'm not saying factual is not, but what I'm saying, we're talking about the practice of imposition. You know what I mean? So he's not a victim of it now. If it is true they don't want to give him, I'm not saying they won't, but if it's true they don't want to give him, is he not going to suffer the same fate he has been giving to people? Like the Bible and Quran says, do unto others. Why would I bother to do unto you? I will stop there.
Thank you very much.
Just my own.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, sir. All right, have a lovely day, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right, sir. Bye, bye, sir. Bye-bye. Let me cut off our... Okay. Thank you so much, our political analyst. At least you gave us some insight into what we should be expecting for 2023. You've told us that you are not too sure of who they are going to bring out as a PDP, APC candidate. But of course, whoever they are going to bring out, which you think if it is going to be Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, are we sure the cabal are going to allow him to be the president? That if, Ogundele Sheriff Asiwaju build Oshibajo, including MC Oluomo, who will be Minister of Transportation when he becomes president, says Ogundele Sheriff. He has built his people anyway. But what we're saying now is the fact that even we don't even know if they are going to give Asiwaju or not, or if it is Oshibajo. But whoever they give, we foresee something that's not going to be too nice for Yorubas, because definitely, like he said, the Northerners believe that that is the only power they have, which is the power to hold on to that high there. And because we in the South and the East, we've got every other thing. We've got resources, we've got natural resources, we've got education, we've got all that it takes according to them. But that's the only thing they have, which is power, which they are holding on to. So that it might be very difficult for any Southerner or Easterner to become the president of Nigeria the way it is. But we are still keeping our fingers crossed, because we believe that, they said it's zoning. And I thought the PDP are going to be bringing out a Westerner, Easterner or Westerner, to be not a Northerner. But at the end of the day, Atiku became their flag bearer. So it's difficult to determine now. So it goes to show us that yes, we might be waiting, we might be trying to wait for something that's a long thing. But for us, let's come back to my beautiful Lagos. We saw our daddy Oshibajo coming to see my daddy in Lagos. That's our Oba of Lagos. My Oba of Lagos was looking so good. In fact, it's been a long time I saw my Kabiyesi, and I was so impressed seeing him looking that good. Thank God for life. Thank God you are alive and you're looking good. Thank God. And for Shibajo to come and pay homage to our Kabiyesi, we say thank you, sir, for doing that. I don't know why Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu has not done that. We have seen him going around the country, going to the north to see their obas, to see Oni of Ife, to see all other obas. But why has he not come to see my Oba in Lagos? I thought we made him. I thought we made Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos. He made all his money from us in Lagos. So, Papa wa Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, you got all your money from Lagos. I can say it. At least that we know. You served us, like you were our governor, and then you made so much money, and you made people, you made people that we can point to. But what we don't like is you disrespecting our Oba of Lagos because you have refused to come and see him. Even if you have a personal relationship with our Kabiyesi, Oba Akiolu, maybe you've got some business thing that you guys are doing together. Sorry to say, sirs, but at least pay that homage to our Kabiyesi. Let's feel respected. Let's respect our values. Let's respect our tradition. And don't, because this is where you're coming from. This is your base, according to, no matter how you look at it, Lagos is your base. Yes, it's Saleko. Ekomi is your base. Sir, please give us that respect and visit our king and pay your homage to our king, so that we'll give you the blessing that you need to become the president of Nigeria. Now, my people, coming back to every one of us, it's time for us all to stand up and do our own part in this coming election. Of course, there's going to be an election, 2023. It's now on you and myself to get ourselves the PVC. Not Foster card. Get yourself Foster card. Don't blame Oluomo. He said it the way, it's just pronunciation. It doesn't really matter. What he was trying to say is that get yourself a voter's card, so that you are able to perform your rights. Your electoral rights is for you to vote your person, to vote your conscience, to vote. Remember, when you're voting this time around, I am not on any party, side, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you know where you're coming from. You know those that have been ruling you and they have failed you woefully. You know when they tell you their policies, you can tell if this is truly what you want. Look at their policies. Look at what they have in stock for you. Is it going to be beneficial to you at all? Do not collect money because of just now. Think about your future. Think about your children's future. Think about the educational system. Is it working well for you, for your children? What about your daily meals? Do you eat 3 times a day? Can you afford it? Job, employment. Are your children that are educated, that are graduates, are they getting the jobs? Think about that. Think about electricity. Think about good road. Think about medicals. Are they doing anything to support you in any way? So, if I have to vote for the same set of people, what happens? Am I still going to follow what we have been going through? Is that what we're going to, continue? Or do we really need change? Do I really want change as a citizen of this country? I saw this clip from Ford and I love it. It's about politicians coming to you to tell you, to give you all our hopes, to promise you heaven on earth, and tell you, look, don't worry, vote for me. And they will come to your constituencies to campaign, to talk to you. They will give you everything and anything possible to get to that position. But once they get in there, you do not see them again. This is the time for you to use your power. Now, those that have promised you before and failed you in your local government, in your constituency, in your state, this is the time for you to act, because they are coming back again to you after their primaries. They are coming back to you. The same person, the same set of people they are using our Nollywood artists. I do say it. They have started campaigning for them. But some of them are campaigning against them. And this is someone like Kunle Ford. I saw this and I loved it. Please, can you watch this? It's just a clip. Come and see reasonable person. This is what our politicians do. It's just a small thing he did, but it's just to pass a message across to you. It's passing a message across. Imagine.
Kunle for action,
Kúnlé ló yẹ lórí ipò ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ gbà ẹ gidi gan. Adéṣepé lọ́wọ́ lọ́hùn àwọlé ńgbà yẹn wá tún wá rí yín ní o wá rí yín kó bá lè dá ẹ wò ó mi ò jáde fún ipò kánsílọ̀ yìí mọ́ o. Yes èmi àtàwọn èèyàn mi ti ṣe ìpàdé ìdákọ́ńkọ́ wọ́n wá ní pé kí n lọ fún ipò alága which is the chairman of this local government. Nítorí ẹ̀ mo ṣe wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ òun kì í wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ká tó ṣe dáadáa fún yín torí ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa dáadáa ní ọ̀dà kan. Irú yìí iṣẹ́ tó yẹ ká gbàgbé àjọba àgbàdùn ìjọba yìí ni o àjọba àgbàdùn ẹ̀ ẹ bá mi fi léyìí 20,000 ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bá mi manage ẹ̀. Ó ṣe ẹ̀yin ni mo tún wà rí o ẹ ṣe máa bá mi mobilize àwọn èèyàn torí ìbò tá a sọ ìbò ti fẹ́ẹ̀ dé kẹ bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe di ọ̀dà ta ẹ ṣe máa gbádùn méjì báyìí lọ. So báwo lẹ ṣe máa bá mi mobilize àwọn èèyàn.
ní 4 years ago tí mo bá rí mẹ́mbà dáadáa ẹ wá síbí ẹ kẹsẹ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ bí ẹsẹ̀ ẹran ẹ wá síbí ẹni kéèmí ìyá Yusufu kí n sọpọ́ọ̀tì yìí mo mọ̀ sọpọ́ọ̀tì yìí pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹnẹ́jì mi pẹ̀lú ní ara mi pẹ̀lú ìjà mi gbogbo yóò yọ ìyá sílá mi gbogbo wọn ní tẹ̀sí ẹ̀yìn wọn pariwo tẹ̀lé mi ẹ̀kúnlẹ̀ bọ̀ wá tẹ̀lé mi ẹ̀kúnlẹ̀ bọ̀ wá ẹgbẹ̀rún márùn-ún ẹ̀mọ̀ kò lè lọ tí wọ́n bí fomi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sẹ́kùn ẹ̀yìn orí ẹ̀rọ tẹ́ pọ́mìsì wa sáàrọ̀ mi ẹlẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ tẹ̀ta ẹ̀ ralẹ̀ débi tẹ́ ṣe pàdé sàn ẹ̀ tí wọ́n á dé ní ìsìn ẹgbẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ ẹ̀ tó sọ fún mi kí wọ́n bá yín mobilize àwọn èèyàn sẹ́wọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ mọ́ bí ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n tó sí rẹ̀ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n mọ̀ káwọn èrò ní ìsìn tí wọ́n mọ̀ tẹ̀ káwọn ní.
ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tó gbogbo tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí kì í ṣe bí àwa náà kì í ṣe pé ọlọ́run tó ń ṣèlérí fún wa tí ò tí ì mú iṣẹ́ àìmọye ìgbà míì tó jẹ́ pé ó yẹ kójú ọ̀rọ̀ tójú òní tí ì rọ̀ torí ọ̀rọ̀ ohun bíi tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí ká máa gbé bọ́ọ̀lù kiri ó fẹ́ dàbí waste of time and energy ọlọ́run la máa bẹ̀ kó rọ òjò torí gbogbo yín náà lẹ ti gbé kànga síwájú ilé yín lẹ́yọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan wá ìfẹ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
ọjà kánsílọ̀ lámúlòkù ọlọ́ngbẹ̀lẹ̀bù láti fẹ́rí sí ẹ̀ tí ìyẹn lè kí wọ́n ṣe bá àwọn obìnrin ọmọ rẹ fọ́gbọ̀n rẹ sùn láì mọ́ ní mo rèé ní oṣù tó lọ́mọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìyá kíìmù ó ní mo ṣe wọlé tó gbára báyìí lọ́wọ́ yẹn ti lọ rí ewu.
ó yẹ kó lọ kò dá kírú wa lẹ́yìn náà bá bírú mi lọ́mọ ní gbàdúrà kí n tún kú sínú àdúgbò yìí
ìṣòro ikú.
ní gbàdúrà káwọn ọmọ mi má débi gíga ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún wá sọ èyí tí ò tún wá yé mi fún yín káwọn olóṣèlú tábà ti jáde báyìí tàgbé báàbò a máa lọ ya owó ni owó tá a wá yá yẹn òbítíbitì owó ni a tún máa ń ní godfather káàkiri tàbá ti wá wọlé a máa sáré ká dá owó padà a lè tún máa sáré ká sẹ́tù àwọn godfather ní ìgbà wo làwọn agbó fẹ́ jẹ́ èèyàn.
nígbà wàá parí iṣẹ́ ògéènì gbọ́ sanwó gbogbo àwọn godfather rẹ tán.
ní bá mi mọ́nítọ̀ ìyẹn ṣé iye tẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ga tí ò lè ń ta ni ṣé ẹ̀yin náà ògéènì ni ẹ̀yin náà ògéènì náà everybody is doing business to get see politics is business kì í ṣe pa àwọn aráàlú ẹ̀kọ́ kejì.
káwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa ń fọ pàkọ́lọ̀ pọ́lọ́ pa ìgbò èmi ò tiẹ̀ ní fẹ́ǹtì bó ṣe wọ mẹ́ni ó ti yan dàtí ń lè dàbí ló bá ẹ̀mí tí mo ti fún lówó ó ti fún mi lọ́nà àti jẹ́ lórí mi ní tí mo ti tẹ́lẹ̀ náà mo gbé sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ti wá ní èmi ti wá gbowó ilé ìsìn ní mo kan láì tí ń dìbò.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sòótọ́ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe yìí ó ti ń fi ara hàn pé ẹ̀fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún yàrá.
ìyá sí la.
ẹ ti ẹ̀rù tó lá owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín tẹ́ fi húkù bí tẹ́ fi húkù yẹn ẹ̀rọ láì ẹ má jẹ́ kówó ìlú di nǹkan mí sí yín lára náà báwọn olóṣèlú ṣe dùn mọ́ rí o àbáṣe rẹ́rìn tá à ń fẹ́ yín tá à ń ṣe kaba ibi tá a dùn mọ́ ni wọ́n lè palẹ̀ yín mọ́ kọ́ má rí yín mọ́ ládùúgbò yìí ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fáwa ìyá yẹn ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fáwa ẹ wojú mi dáadáa ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún mi ètò ẹ̀gbà yìí.
ó fi bọ̀wọ̀ kọ́ lọ́rùn. àdúrà sọ́mọ́nà sọ́sọ́sọ́ ẹ̀yà máa ló sáà dùgbọ́ ẹ̀dá lọ sọ́mọ́nà pa.
èyí lẹ káàbù kìí.
wọ́n rúgbò rúgbà kẹ́mi ìyá òkì bó ṣe wà nínú 20,000 ní ọkọ̀ ra kẹ́mi fún ọ ní ra kẹ́mi lẹ́kọ́lẹ́kọ́ tí wọ́n mọ̀ tí wọ́n lù tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́ wọ́n rúgbò bí bọ́ọ̀lù ẹlẹ́dọ̀. táyọ̀ ẹ̀dọ̀ tó àbá gbọ́nú mọ́tò rẹ̀ ní ìsìn.
tẹ bá bà mí ní orúkọ jẹ́ ládùúgbò yìí. tẹ bá bà mí ní orúkọ jẹ́ ládùúgbò iṣẹ́ tí mo ti ṣe torí pé ọmọ travel torí pé mo kúrò ládùúgbò ṣé yẹn ló ń bí yín nú.
ẹlẹ́sìn ojú àárọ̀ kí ló ṣe tètè wọnú ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ kọ́ ọmọ ọ̀nà èyí tí mo gbà yìí. ó ní ẹ.
Yes, welcome back. It's just a short one to show you that this is what our politicians are doing. They will come to you. This is the time they're coming to you individually. They will be coming to you. That's why you can see them coming to the market to eat bolly with you, to play with you, to hold on to you and say, we are the same, to take bus with you and all that. This is the time they need you. This is the time they want your votes. Please be wise. Did you hear that? The lady said, you came in to tell us that you're going to do borehole, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. But after election, we didn't see you again. And what we heard was that your children have traveled abroad. And he said, of course, my children will travel abroad. Now, what do you expect? And he even talked about them, politicians, borrowing money to contest. And they use this is like business to them. So it goes to show us what we should expect. So it's time for you and I to stand up and know that this is the time they need you and the power is in your hand. Do not let the politicians mess our livelihood. Do not let them mess your children's future the way they are messing it already. The power is in your hand, and that is your voter's card. Use it wisely. While we are still waiting for, somebody wrote it there that they've read let me read it out. It said, you all should keep speaking English. Okomayi Ayekoto said, you all should keep speaking English. Thank God the 5 million signature petition has been achieved already. So we will see if the politicians hold the land or with Yorubas and Biafra, bunches of criminals you all wanted. Stop asking people to get PVC and vote. Vote don't count in Nigeria. In Nigeria, that country of pain. You swagger want innocent to join army and eat ege, agbado and yam. Please do your own children what they want to give the people. Nigeria is dead and gone. Anyway, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Like you know, on my program, everyone is respected, no matter your opinion. It's your own opinion about Nigeria. I know how painful it is, and I know how people are, feeling about the whole situation. I was in Nigeria. I was sick. I was in the hospital. Private hospital in Nigeria is not even anything compared to public hospital here. So I know what it is. I know the pains Nigerians are going through. My people are there. It's not as if I don't have my family there. Of course, every one of us here, we have our family back home. It's so unfortunate. But the only way we think we can change things while we're waiting for Biafra or Yoruba nation or whatever, we still have the duty to vote, because we cannot just keep quiet and be watching these people destroy us more. We can still do our own bits while you're waiting for your Yoruba nation or Biafra. But for now, we cannot just sit down and, just be watching while things are getting bad, or getting worse. So it's just a way of telling people that no matter what, we still have a duty to vote, a duty to be voted for, in the country. You understand? For me, Ajoke, I pray for good Nigeria. I pray for better Nigeria. I pray that, our children will one day be proud of that country called Nigeria. For all your skincare products, please visit Fumi Beauty World. Okay, Okomayi, you said I'm not angry at you. Please, all I'm saying, don't get involved. Please, I'm not getting involved. My darling Okomayi, I'm just telling you, like I explained just now, that I said all we want is better Nigeria while we are waiting for the Yoruba nation to actualize or Biafra. But we can't just let this leader destroy us more, destroy our country more. That is it. I don't care who becomes the president of Nigeria or who does not become. I'm not for whoever the man himself, Ashiwaju, or the what's the other one's name? Atiku. They are all the same as far as I'm concerned. You said I stop praying for Nigeria. You said I should stop praying for Nigeria, but we are still there. My people are still there. So if that Nigeria, breaks down today and war breaks down there, my people are there. So that's why I will still continue to, until, like I said, until we actualize what you are all clamoring for. Do you understand? But for now, what do we do? I know Papi J said, honestly, sister, this country, Nigeria, is gone. We just need God intervention. Jobless for 10 years after graduation. Oh my God, Ola Papi J, so sorry to hear that. I understand, honestly, it's not only you. Do you understand? We have a lot of people like that are saying it, jobless for 10 years. Can you imagine after graduation? And what do you expect such a person to do in that country? It's sad. Even the police are not helping matter, I might come back for another program on that police brutality. We have a case that we've been treating for a long time, and it's still going on. And I'm really disappointed in the police. I'm disappointed in Lagos State government that are not even looking into this case, because it's a big case. It's indeed a big case that I thought, Ariyo, sister, don't pray for Nigeria. Pray for your new nation, Yoruba nation, please, my dear sister. I'm praying for every one of them. If it is Yoruba nation, it's just for now. We don't have the Yoruba nation until it's actualized. But for now, the one that we have, we should, pray for it, babe. Look at it. Breaking news: commercial motorcyclists invade Abuja estate, set houses on fire. You can imagine. Commercial motorcyclists invade Abuja estate, set houses on fire. That is Nigeria. We don't have good news. It's always bad news about Nigeria. Nigeria, we hail thee. Kí la fẹ́ ṣe? Àwọn Okada, they are day in, day out. Okada issue in Lagos, they said they suspended them. Before you know it, they are back on the streets, and then the government has nothing to do. They just said Abuja estate. So in Koiki, they said Abuja estate. I just saw it on Sahara Reports now. They said Abuja estate. So I don't know where in Abuja estate. Now, for all your skincare products, if you want to look good like Ajoke, you want to maintain your color, you want to have flawless skin, dark, beautiful caramel color without blemishes, without owojijono, with everything clear, go to Fumi Beauty World. Fumi Beauty World is the answer to all your skincare products. If you want to be a mulatto that's light skin, if you want to be, just to try and look touchy a little bit to your skin and not bleaching. They don't use chemicals to destroy your skin. Chemicals destroy your layers. So these ones are 100% organic. Fumi Beauty World. Go to Fumi Beauty World. Their website is www.fumibeautyworld.com, and they are in number 11 North Oluwa Street, Ogba, opposite Babcock University. And you can get them on WhatsApp on +2348130663489 or +447482186664. Fumi Beauty World. On Instagram, they are called at Fumi Beauty World. At Fumi Beauty World. So please do not hesitate to contact them for all your skincare products. Montumanta 100% hair. They have 100% hair. You can buy from them, and they have tea, herbal tea for diabetes and all of this. Please contact Fumi Beauty World. I've given you their number. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Please, anytime you watch my program, help me to buy stars so that Ajoke will keep coming, and subscribe to my channel. There's a green button that you press subscribe if you like what I do here. Like here I'm on this platform to give us daily things that happen, that's prevailing issues in the society, whether family issues, whether political issues, whatever the issues, or if it is Bibung, you meet Ajoke there. It's all about what is really going on in the society, and that's why I always come to give you an update on everything. Do not forget, contact from a beauty world, and if you have any adverts for products or services, contact Ajoke. Please go into my inbox and send a message to me. If you have anything to advertise, I will definitely do it for you. Thank you so much. We might be back on another topic later in the evening. I've got one case that I've been treating, and we might come back. I don't want to mix it with this, and that's why I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much. And for my analyst, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll get back. You will still come back and shed more light when time comes. Okomayi Ayekoto, you said I should stop waiting for Nigeria. I can't stop because my family are still there until we actualize what we want, until we actualize the Yoruba nation or the Biafra, or the, which one is their own in the north, Arewa. So whichever one. But for now, we still have one Nigeria. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.